Did you dress up for Halloween? Wear a mask? Did you stand at your door and give out treats to those who came in costumes and masks? Hello and welcome to this episode of Natter. It's Niamh. Today I'm talking about masks, and not the ones we wear at Halloween, which can be fun. It's fun to dress up, to hide behind a mask, to be someone else for a while. But many of us wear masks in our everyday lives. We wear those masks quite frequently without even realizing that we're wearing them. We wear a mask when we say yes to something that we don't actually want to do. We're wearing the people-pleasing mask. We are wearing a mask when we don't speak our truth, when we don't stand up for ourselves or others, or when we allow our feelings to be brushed under the carpet, when we allow others to hurt us or dismiss us, or to tell us we're wrong without actually listening to us. We're putting on a mask. We're putting on a mask that says, it doesn't matter. It's okay. You can hurt me, and I'll be fine. Are you wearing an I'm fine mask? I wore the I'm fine mask for years. And I will admit that I sometimes occasionally find myself still wearing this mask. It's a habit, and it's so easy to slip behind the mask and go, I'm fine. Because there's something very scary about being vulnerable, about showing our emotional distress by allowing the tears to flow in front of other people. Especially if you're someone who's always seen as a strong one, the reliable one, the responsible one, the resilient one amongst your friends and family. If you've been the one that everybody comes to with their problems, you're the one that helps out. You're the one that drops everything and drives places to pick people up or give people lifts. You're the one that forgoes your leisure time to help somebody else with something they need. You're the container into which everybody else offloads their issues and their problems. And it can feel like you're not allowed crack. You're not allowed to have the same feelings, the same hurt, even the same anger or resentment as everybody else. But the thing is, why should people keep putting on you, pouring their troubles into you, and not allowing you to be reciprocated, not allowing you to be heard? Or is it that they're not allowing you to be heard? It's not that they're not allowing you to be heard. It's that you maybe have built up this wall because you are seeing yourself kind of through their eyes. Maybe it's you who's seeing yourself as the strong one, the reliable one, the one who picks up everybody else's problems, the one who sorts everything out for everybody else, the one who doesn't need anybody else. Wearing the independence mask because you've become so used to not voicing your needs, to not allowing yourself actually feel the emotions and express the emotions that so often you feel that you can't. I'm the strong one. I'm not allowed to crack, or if I do crack, I'm not allowed to show those cracks. We've got to tape over them or turn the container around the other way so the cracks aren't visible. And so we wear the mask, the I'm fine mask, the I'm little Miss Independent mask, the I don't need anybody else mask, when underneath we're crying out for support. I know, it's hard. I was there for years. But your vulnerability, your emotional distress, your tears, they're actually a gift and a blessing to others in your life. You being able to open up, being vulnerable, sharing your difficulties, just makes you more human. And also, it gives others permission to share theirs as well. Because so many of us go through life thinking we have to be the strong ones, the responsible ones. We're looking after family, spouses, partners, elderly parents, and we're shouldering all their burdens. And we're not sharing our burdens. And it can feel overwhelming. And we know what overwhelm does. It leads to anxiety and low mood. And then we put on another mask. And we hide that. Because we want to appear as strong. Because that's the story we've told ourselves. We've allowed ourselves to build that image for others. Oh, you can always depend on Niamh. Niamh will always be there. Insert your name. But I'm human too. You're human too. We have needs. We have feelings. And we deserve to be seen and heard just as much as anybody else. So I want to ask you today, what would it feel like if just for a moment you dropped the I'm fine mask, you put it to one side, the I'm independent mask, the I don't need anybody else mask, and you allowed the tears to flow. You allowed yourself to be vulnerable. You allowed yourself to actually feel the emotions. And maybe, just maybe, tell somebody else how you're feeling. What does that feel like for you? And it might not feel good in the moment. It might feel very scary to open up and to show the world that you're not made of iron or steel, that you too can bend and break. And that's okay. You're human. But there's no need for you to be hiding behind the mask all the time. You can let the mask down. You can show your emotional distress, your vulnerability, your tears to others. Because it is a gift to them. It shows them, for a start, that they're not alone in how they feel. Because so many of us wander through this life thinking that we can't express how we actually feel. We can't speak our truth because we'll be seen as other than. Because we live in this little bubble of our own making that thinks that other people don't have the same things going on that we have going on, or that we should be able to cope with everything that's coming onto our plate, that we should just be resilient and strong enough to deal with everything. No. Because we all need support. We're not here alone in this. We're here as a community. And if you haven't got that community, if you haven't got that support, How can you build that up for yourself? You can message me for a start, and I am happy to talk to you, to hear you, to listen to you, to hold space for you, to help you drop that mask, if even for a moment. Because not only is it a gift to others when we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, to show our emotions, to show our tears, we give them permission to do the same. But it deepens our connection with people. Because if you are always the strong one, always the reliable one, and that's how you develop relationships with people, and that's what they see you as, then they feel free to keep dumping on you, to keep calling you when they need help. And they think it's okay because you've put on your I'm fine mask or I'm independent mask and I don't need you mask, and that's what you're projecting to them. You're telling them it's fine, I'm okay, I don't need anything else. But it can be draining, keeping all of this to yourself. And many of those people in your life are just waiting for you to drop that mask, for you to say, actually today I'm not okay. Actually today I would like you to do something for me. I would like you to listen to me. And when you hear that other people, or when other people hear that you are going through exactly the same stuff that they're going through, it deepens and strengthens that bond, that connection you have. They stop seeing you as just somebody they can call on. They start seeing you as the human you are. They start appreciating how much you actually do for them, considering everything else you're also doing. And I say this to all of the women I work with and I talk to, that we as women don't give ourselves enough credit for the things that we do actually do. That we take on an awful lot more than we possibly should, because we're trying to be the responsible, reliable, independent one. And because we've been brought up to just take on everybody else's burdens and not show our own. And so we hide behind these masks, whereas actually if we drop the masks, we can come together as a community. We can share. It might not ease the load, the burden, particularly if you've got a young family, children, if you're caring for parents or partners. It may not ease the physical load, but it can ease the emotional load. It can take away some of the stress, some of the overwhelm. When you realize that actually you're not alone in this. None of us are alone in this. We are all struggling with the same things. And we're all putting on the same masks and pretending. And that leaves us feeling alone. It leaves us feeling lost and overwhelmed and anxious. Whereas if we can just come together, and not everybody all together obviously, but if you can do just with one person, if you have that freedom to drop that mask for a few moments, to say, hey, I'm really not okay today. And it is okay to not be okay. It's perfectly fine. It's just a human experience. And it will pass. So, I ask you today, what mask are you wearing today? And who are you willing to drop it for? Are you willing to drop it? Or is it just too hard? You're going to keep hiding behind the mask. And as I said earlier in this podcast, if this is something you need help with, please feel free to message me. I'm here, I've been there, and I do sometimes, I will admit, find myself putting on the masks, because I'm human after all. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you've got something out of it. Thank you for listening. I would love to hear your thoughts and comments, so please do drop them below. And I will see you on the next episode. Thank you.